Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Kara, where we dive into the world of sports and uncover the stories that matter. Today, we're talking about a pressing issue in football that's affecting some of the biggest stars in the game. We've all seen it before, players putting their bodies on the line for their teams, sacrificing rest and recovery for the sake of victory. But what happens when this obsession with winning takes a toll on their health? Take Moroccan winger Achraf Hakimi, for example. The 26-year-old has been playing non-stop for nearly a year, racking up an astonishing 69 matches in just one season. Now, I'm not saying it's all bad news. We've got some great football coming from this talented young man. But the issue is, so many of these players are putting themselves at risk by playing too much, too soon. In fact, according to a new report from FIFPRO, over 80% of top-flight players have exceeded the recommended limit of 55 matches per season. One of the most alarming stats comes from Hakimi himself. He's played an average of just 4 weeks between seasons since turning pro. That's almost unheard of in modern football. And let me tell you, it's not just Hakimi who's struggling. Bayern Munich's Joshua Kimmich has also been clocking up 69 matches this season, with many more to come if his team advances in the Champions League. But what's really concerning is the impact this has on young players like Hakim Ziyech and Bilal Kanaus. These lads were already putting their bodies through a grueling test by the time they were 21. And now, with top-flight football demanding more and more from them, we're seeing a dramatic increase in playing time even before turning 21. The FIFPRO report is clear. We need to start taking better care of our players' health. But it's not just about rest periods and retraining, it's about creating a system that prioritizes player welfare above all else. As Jules Koundé, the Barcelona defender, so aptly puts it, people need to understand we're not machines. To deliver the level of play fans want, we also need time to rest. So what can be done? Well, FIFPRO is already taking legal action against FIFA over the current schedule. But it's going to take more than just a few lawsuits to change the way football is run. We need a collective effort from players, coaches, and governing bodies to make sure our stars aren't being put at risk for the sake of winning. The future of these talented young players depends on it, and if we don't act soon, we might be seeing a lot more injuries and a lot fewer long-term careers in football. It's time for us to take responsibility for their health, not just for Hakimi, but for all the players who are coming up through the ranks. We've got to get it right, or risk losing some of the best talent the game has to offer. Thanks for joining me on Kara today, where we're keeping an eye on this developing story and pushing for change in football. Until next time.